Oh, there's some news out today. The head of the UAW, Shawn Fain, who is now starting to negotiate with Ford and Stellantis and GM, said that he'd like to push for a 32-hour work week. Now, this is not a new concept, but it's pretty new that someone the head of a powerful union like this would be pushing this in a negotiation. And you better believe that there are other companies that are going to be watching to see how those big three companies are going to handle these negotiations. It has been a dream for a lot of people to work a 4-day work week, or those 32 hours, but still get paid for a 40-hour work week. People have reported being happier on the job, less illness for employees. But can it really work? I went to a Detroit nonprofit just a couple miles down the road from the station who's actually trying this in a pilot project with a handful of employees. And this is what they're doing. Take a look.
Sawa Solutions, how can I help you?
It's a Thursday afternoon in Detroit at Southwest Counseling Solutions. But for case manager Mike Barrett and bilingual clinician Amy Ortiz, it's their Friday.
It's not a 3-day holiday because of some holiday. It's regular because I'm putting the work in to make it possible.
I really value flexibility, having time for myself.
Amy and Mike have Fridays off all the time. They're part of a new 4-day work week pilot at the center. 15 employees work Monday through Thursday, 32 hours a week, but are paid full time.
Initially, I'm thinking, hey, a day off is cool. That's what I'm thinking. And realize the work doesn't go anywhere. You still got 5 days worth of work and 4 days to do it.
The thing that kept coming up was like, can we look at a 4-day work week?
Southwest Counseling Solutions Executive Director Jamie Ebaugh is always looking to retain and hire more staff, so he started reading about the 4-day work week last year.
And it seemed to be an improvement, not only on just the morale in the sense that people had, but productivity tended to improve in about 20 to 25% of them, or stayed the same in the majority. So I thought, well, why wouldn't we start to look at that?
He's not alone. The 4-day week global initiative started back in 2018. It's been studied in 350 companies around the world, with more online now. Charlotte Lockhart is the founder.
What you're looking at is how do you reduce work time that suits the business, its customers, and its people.
Of the companies that have completed the pilot, 92% have stuck with it, with happier staff who are less stressed, take less sick days, and according to the stats, have the same productivity, if not higher.
This is a very bottom-up process. You have to let your people find the productivity increases that allow them to go home. And when people have a full life outside of work, they bring a much better person to work. So it's economically viable to do this.
The 4-day work week is just one of the many changes that we're seeing in the way we work. The pandemic really accelerated that working from home balance and also changed the way we value work in our lives, and how companies are going after employees who want that kind of flexibility, especially millennials and Gen Z who are driving the changes at work. But busting down to 4 days with the same 5-day workload takes structure. So back in Detroit, Jamie developed a program.
We chose staff who are productivity-based, fee-for-service-based staff to make sure that, one, this works financially for the company, and two, to get a cross-section of all our program.
Jamie goes over the numbers month by month, and is it working?
I think the biggest surprise was some of the people we chose to be in the program were on the lower level of productivity before the pilot, and they've actually increased and have shown improvement month to month. But it really has kind of helped them approach their work differently. And that's kind of what we were hoping for, was that it gives a better work-life balance for people. That makes you, when you're working those 4 days, want to really get in and do the work and then be done with it.